What's going on, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Beyond Endgame, where we go on ahead and dive into the DLC of LEGO Marvel Collection, and more specifically, LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2. Thank you guys so very much for your support on this series so far. We only have 3 more levels to go, so we're getting really close to the true finish of this series. So with all that in mind, though, ladies and gents, of course, if you do enjoy today's episode, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. That would be very much appreciated. Without wasting any more time, let's dive on in as we head to the great escape. We're going to start, of course, with the story play, and then we're going to dive right back into the level again and complete the level again by going on ahead and collecting all the missing mini kits.
Cool kids with not so cool parents.
So, one of the things that I found kind of interesting that you guys actually did point out in the comments is that a lot of the DLC for this game is a little bit sad, just in the sense that a lot of the stuff that was introduced, like Cloak and Dagger, like this, kind of went nowhere, if you really think about it, because it's like we never really got a lot from the Runaways. We never really got anything from the Inhumans. We never really got anything major from Cloak and Dagger. So it is interesting that I guess in some way it's like, is this did this DLC like selection curse these properties? Who knows? But the point is, we're gonna go on ahead and still have a blast with this level, and we're gonna go on ahead and still succeed with this level. There's Nico, who, by the way, looks an awful lot like Agatha from WandaVision. Does she not? Like, I swear, maybe that's just me, but that scene right there legit makes her look like Agatha. Okay, well, regardless, we are prepared.
Molly?
And ready to see what is next.
A little shaky, huh? Yeah, teleporting could get you like that. Okay, so giant shadowy figures.
Okay, so it looks like a lot of the Runaways are in trouble, and we're supposed to rescue them. And we get to start by playing as Carolina and Molly Hayes. We get our true rule breaker status right off the bat, which is wonderful.
We're missing someone.
All right, so let's see. Which one of these two can actually shatter glass? It's not you, so I suppose that it has to be Carolina that should be able to shatter glass, correct? She cannot. Okay, this is awkward. So is there a way to destroy this object? I suppose we're going to need to save her with the help of this character up here. And so for that, I'm going to need to actually climb up here. Let's see. We're going to assemble something. Okay, so that is a pulley system. The problem is that you don't have super strength. So that means that we're actually supposed to get Molly up there, because she's the one that would be able to actually pick at that door there and pick up those handles, I suppose.
And there's Gert.
Ouchie.
That's gonna
okay.
be something fierce.
So we need to get up there.
Help Gert out with that. Just a suggestion.
We're gonna try. Let's see if Molly will be able to actually climb up there, save Gert. And then we can get Gert to help us by shattering the glass over there in order to rescue Nico. At least that's the preliminary plan. We shall see if it'll actually come together and work out. Okay. So we're going to give this a pull.
Hey, Gert is free.
Clear that.
Well,
And that
aside from
rescues
Nico
Gert.
being trapped, and that wall moving a tad suspiciously, and that rock
What?
monster.
Oh, okay, great. Okay, I will say, by the way, that design is really cool. All right, here we go. Let's see, Gert. Let's see how you will fare in this fight. Oh, dude, I am whooping this guy. This is easy. No worries. I got this. Is he not supposed to take damage from the fire? I guess, well, I mean, to be fair, he has a rock, so it's like, how would he really be taking damage in that scenario? Can I melt this using, yes, we can actually. Carolina can, apparently melt. Hold up. Is that a frog? Wait, why is there a crab over there? I just realized. This is the most, like, what is happening? type situation. Okay. We have these two boxes that drop down. We also have this crab that's just hanging out. Oh, okay. So there we go. So this will be one shutdown of this
Shades. This is definitely a step in the
array
right
that is
direction.
keeping her trapped.
Hold on, Nico. We're working on a rescue. But I'm here.
Oh.
I'm contributing.
Okay. Well,
Kinda.
I guess you're supposed to actually destroy those crabs, I suppose. Oh, it's time to play some drums. That's kind of lame that it's a reuse of the Gwenpool animation, but I mean, it is what it is. I don't know. Maybe Gert is in a band and maybe she is a drummer just like Gwenpool, so it kind of fits, but I don't know. To me, it just seems a little bit of a moment, you know, a little bit of a
here before the whole place collapses. A teensy bit of time twisting over there should set you on the right road.
Okay, so now Nico, you're the one that is supposed to be able to help us here. So let's see, what time twisting do we need to do? Winding time backwards seems to have done absolutely positively nothing. So let's go instead the other way, and that would require us to go forwards because it will create a gap in the floor, right? Yep. And allow our characters to transition to the lower layer, where I suppose some of the other runaways are waiting.
I'm sure that was
So,
completely intentional.
I guess this mission is supposed to emulate the runaways, helping fellow runaways to run away. Could I say runaway more?
Carolina, your bench with Molly
I probably
from here
couldn't
on
even
in.
if I tried.
Now, where is that dinosaur?
Okay, so can I pull this switch here? We can. And it looks like after one switch, there's another button to press. And that powers up a generator, which seems to go on ahead and activate a tech point here. I don't know which character could actually use that. I suppose it would be Gert once again, who would have to help us with this. Well, I will say, by the way, there is the dinosaur.
Old Lace is free.
So,
Who's a good velociraptor?
Old Lace,
Or
you're
a
free.
Deinonychus,
Whoa,
maybe.
by the way, that is a sick
Now,
combo.
where's Chase?
I-
You know, the brains of the outfit, the smartest guy.
Uh-oh.
I can't even finish that sentence with a straight face.
What's up with the
I tried.
disrespect? I don't get it. Why is she so
There he
disrespectful?
is. Chase is trapped under the leapfrog. Come on, guys, help him out. Like,
Why is she being such a hater of Chase? I don't get it. What's up with that? And also, why is there another rock dude over here? All right, my guy, you want to fight? Let's fight. You want to rumble, dude? Oh, we'll rumble. Here we go, my dude. Bada beam, bada gone. All right, we did it. Now, let's see. Hey, I'm curious about all these boxes here. They've got to assemble into something. No. What are you doing? I thought for a second she was going to attack there. Okay, so that looks like possibly a fly. We need Nico's telekinetic abilities. And the reason why we're using this bug as a distraction is because, well, there's a robotic frog up ahead. And so that most likely will get the frog to move, as I suppose technological frogs are still hungry, and so they still prey on technological bugs. And I guess that's supposed to somehow make sense. So what we need to do is clear this. Then we do a little bit of assembling. There's a big giant SWAT here to get rid of that bug, I suppose. Whoops, we missed. But that does get the frog to move, which is what we were actually trying to accomplish. So I guess all in all is well that ends well. And we have the last member of the Runaways now on the squad, and that would be Chase. Look at that combo wombo between these two. It's pretty cool.
if you're gonna rescue
Okay.
a bunch of friends with superpowers,
So one thing I didn't know is that apparently the Runaways have a Megazord in the shape of a frog. I mean, that's a cool looking thing, I suppose.
These guys should get their own game. Oh, and how about a TV show?
Well, they are getting a
Potential in there.
They were supposed to get a TV show, weren't they? The Runaways. It kind of went. No! It did not go well. Let's just leave it at that. All right. Well, on the bright side, what did go well is our performance in this round. So that is wonderful. We get ourselves some achievements unlocked. We get the Great Escape, level 4 of 6, by the way, in our Beyond Endgame adventures. We get ourselves a gold brick, of course, for just completing the level, so that's wonderful. We'll be getting a secondary gold brick for getting our rule breaker status, which is obviously, once again, great. We also did go on ahead and manage to, well, actually not get anything else. I forgot because I didn't get any mini kits. For some reason, I was under the impression that I got one mini kit, but I guess that makes it easier and more organized for when we actually go on ahead and dive into this next portion in free play. All right, let's see what characters we unlock. We get Alex Wilder unlocked. We get Chase Stein or Steen unlocked. Another one of the Runaways that we will unlock is Gertrude Yorks, aka Gert, as Gwenpool was fondly referring to her as. Then we also get the unlock of Nico Minoru, or Minoru, who I swear looks exactly like Agatha. It's like it's like scary how accurate of a rendition it is. Then you got Carolina or Carolina Dean, I think. And Molly Hayes is our next character. Of course, she was the one with the super strength that was very helpful in the early portion of the level. And then last but certainly not least, how can you forget a Velociraptor? It's Old Lace, the Velociraptor. And so with that in mind, that wraps up the story portion of this. But we need to obviously dive back in because, well, we're still going on ahead and searching for free play mini kits, as well as the rescue of Stan the Man Lee. So we're going to dive back into free play. We're going to select, I'm just going to pick Iron Man because usually Iron Man is pretty versatile. Although I would say, as we have learned on the last couple of Beyond Endgame episodes, we figured out that it's quite clear that Stan Lee is actually the most versatile character to select because, well, he's got pretty much every ability under the sun. So here we go. Let's get started. Okay, so the nice thing now is that we don't have to do things in the same order that we did them before, because obviously we have selection of characters available to us, so we don't have to really worry about like making sure that we do everything in the precise same order as the game kind of urges us to. So here's what we're gonna do. First, you're gonna select a character that can mind control or use telekinesis. Is that a... Okay, that is a skeletal arm. That is very freaky. Okay, and we get our first mini kit. Wonderful.
Great responsibility.
Okay, so I suppose there's got to be something up there. I figured as much. I was like, there's got to be something here that you're meant to interact with. And guess what? Stan Lee also has double grapple ability. I'm telling you guys, seriously. Just basically select Stan Lee. He can take care of practically every task. And we do get ourselves our second mini kit in here, which is wonderful. Okay, so I suppose while we're still here, we might as well, I should say, make this climb up here. Clear this. Reassemble the handles. Actually, this is one thing that I haven't tested. Does he have super strength? He does not. Wow, that's honestly surprising. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very, very surprised by that. Okay. So we have rescued Gert now.
From Nico being trapped, and that wall moving a tad suspiciously, and the rock monster.
And we need the rock monster to appear, obviously, because that's going to be the only way that we can shut down the left-hand side of the telekinetic field thing. So, did Cap literally just do 50% damage to this rock monster with one shield throw? Okay, we're going to defeat that crab monster there. Now, I wonder if we have any character in our quick rotation that can put out flames. We actually do. Fortunately enough, we have Captain America. So we assemble this, collect the actual mini kit, which is sweet. Okay, so I don't think we've missed anything else here. At least not right now. So I suppose we're A-okay for the moment being. Obviously, by the way, this portion right here, you don't actually have to do because, of course, as you just saw, we're able to do a little bit of skipping ahead because we have already the ability to switch to whatever character we want instead of being stuck to like proceed through the level in the same order that the story's meant to unfold. Okay. We're gonna get Tony to take this down. Then we're gonna get Gert, if she's not even on the quick rotation, huh? Okay, I forgot, can Stan Lee destroy silver? I mean, not silver. Can he shatter glass?
What kind of nefarious ne'er-do-well would concoct such a
He cannot. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't think we have a character actually on our quick rotation that could help us here. So, let's get Gert to help us. I could use, obviously, Gwenpool for this. And just for the sake of making my case, because I know some people are not going to believe it, they're going to be, bro, you don't know what you're talking about. So, just for the sake of that, by the way, so here is Gwenpool, correct? And look at her drumming. Wait. Am I? Wait, is it Spider-Gwen? Did I confuse the two? Sorry. It might have been Spider-Gwen that can play the drums. Hold up. Now I'm like, I'm embarrassed because I'm like, wait. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay, so it's Spider-Gwen. I apologize. But you get my point. It's basically obviously supposed to be Gwen Stacy that essentially has similar abilities. Even though I don't believe actually Gwenpool proved to be Gwen Stacy in the comics. I think she ended up being somebody different, which was interesting. Okay, so let's get Stan the Manly to help us with this. So what we need to do is just create this cut in this gold object, which will then release these two crates again. And once these crates have been released, we need to assemble another. Deal with it. I love the different shades. I like that these shades on the right are the ones that are like the deal with it shades. That's definitely a good touch. Adding a little bit of memes into the Lego games, which is always nice. Okay, so that is about all that we can do on this top portion. So once again, what you could do is rewind time in order to get yourself just some studs collected, so it's kind of nice in that sense. But obviously, if you want to actually proceed onwards, you're actually going to fast forward time in order to create a gap through the floor so that then you can fall in and continue rescuing your other comrades. Okay, so lots of work to be done here. Fortunately enough, we know exactly what to do. And the game also does a pretty good job of zooming in to basically communicate to you like, hey, buffoon, this is where you got to go. It's quite clear, obviously. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is do the time manipulation thing here. Which I guess we're supposed to go the other way around first. So we're just going to fast forward. Ah, there we go. And we got a big giant crate. Huh, I guess that's another thing that Stan can't do, and that is destroy silver Lego objects. Which is, again, somewhat surprising. Okay. So we cleared that. Then, once again, we'll activate this right here. We already know how this is going to operate. It's going to create a hanger switch from which you're supposed to hang in order to activate. Then you have a red button prompt. And once you've hit that, you will be ready to rescue Old Lace. And before we proceed, I suppose we don't really have much else we can do here. There is one of the crabs down there, which I'm having a very tough time How? I am so confused. Because it's obvious that you're supposed to destroy this thing. Come on! Please! I mean, it just seems like we're not, like, far enough. But it's just not working. That's the biggest issue. Okay, so that moves you forwards and backwards. This moves you up and down. How can I... Oh, boy. I really, really hope...
Who's a good velociraptor? Or a Deinonychus, maybe?
Now where's Chase? You know, the brains of the outfit. The smartest guy.
Can you slice through this?
I can't even finish that sentence with a straight face.
Oh, boy. This is just not... I'm hoping that that could maybe destroy... Well, that's not going to work. I was like, from that angle, I'm like, maybe that'll work. Possibly. Kind of. And it was like, no. So, I just realized, wouldn't I be able to just swim across? Oh, I'm so boosted. Literally this whole time, I'm overcomplicating it on this side, where in reality, all I had to do was actually just swim across, get down, and... Oh boy, that's embarrassing. Thank you, Ms. Marvel. Thank you for your help. Oh, wow, and Stanley can also phase through. I mean, I guess why not, right? He might as well be able to phase through things, too. Because why wouldn't he be able to? Now, the one thing I am a tad bit concerned about is this one other arrow that is, like, pointing this way. Just because I feel like everything that I possibly could have cleared... Now, we'll see. You know what? Let's proceed onwards and we'll see. I'm sure if I've missed something, we will hopefully... Okay, there's the third one of those red crabs that we've needed to destroy.
Trapped under the leapfrog. Come on, guys. Help him
Okay,
out.
so...
Walk through it or whatever.
Yeah. We get it. We get it. Jumping puns. Thank you, Gwenpool. Okay. So. First of all, we're going to use Stan Lee to use the tracking ability. Because, of course, he has a tracking ability. Because he's Stan the Man Lee, after all. What? Hold up. There we go. That was a little scary because nothing was actually digging there. I was like, is this working? So, how weird is this going to be for Stan the Man Lee? Because we're about to rescue Stan the Man Lee using Stan the Man Lee.
Bruh.
Look, he's about to be very confused. So, what now? Feel bad for that shark there. Okay. We're going to use mind control. There's another one of the crabs. And here's a fifth one of those, which gives us the completion of that task. That gives us another mini kit. That gives us another mini kit. Look at this progress, guys. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, we need grapple abilities, which, of course, guess what? Stan the Man Lee can help us with again. And
Time for me to show off my amazing talents.
ta-da! We have done it. That is now every single one of the mini kits collected. Once again, you can obviously go through the rest of the level at your own leisure, meaning that if you want, you can go on ahead and actually continue onwards and forwards with the challenges here and try to complete the level just like we already did. Or what you can do, since we've already collected all of the collectibles, is just simply pause the game, press quit to Chronopolis, and press save and exit, which will do basically the exact same thing. It will count as though you've completed everything successfully, because guess what? You have now collected every single collectible from this particular DLC level. That, of course, includes your True Believer status, which we got before, thanks to, in big part, our stud multiplier, which by this point in the game, you probably should have unlocked. We did go on ahead and collect all 10 of the mini-kit pieces that we needed in order to earn ourselves a cool art page. There it is, looking very, very cool. We'll actually take a look at those down the line. We also, of course, rescued Stan the Man Lee using Stan the Man Lee. And once again, it gives you a nice little summary of all the characters that you unlocked. With all that in mind, ladies and gents, I hope you guys enjoyed another part in Beyond the Endgame for Lego Marvel Collection. If you did, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. I do indeed hope to see you guys here on the next one. We only have 2 other levels to go. The next level is titled Running the Gauntlet. So if you have a prediction for what that level might be, leave that down in the comment section below. I will hopefully see you here tomorrow. Don't forget, guys, hit that thumbs up button. We're getting very close towards the epic conclusion. Thanks for watching, guys.